All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Thursday, September 17th, 2015. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. No special co-host in the studio tonight. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, weekly, 8 p.m. until. We do have a telephone number tonight, 340-201-9005. Link us up on that number as well. You can also text us there as well, too. Most importantly, though, you have to go to our website, streaminglivefromthevi.com. Go to that website, click on the link that says, the tab that says Watch Us Live, and you'll be able to see the show tonight. We do have email, streaminglivefromthevi@yahoo.com. But most importantly, we do have a special guest in the studio tonight. There he is right there, Robert David. There he is right there. Wave to the crowd, man. You're streaming out right now.
Good evening.
Yes, we'll get right back with him here just in a few minutes. Just wanted to continue on and say that we're streaming live from the high-tech, low-tech studio, coming to you from an undisclosed location here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. So you have to use your smartphone, Android, Apple, your iPad, your Mac or your Windows PC. Open up your browser, type in streaming live from the vi.com, and you'll be able to see the show. We have all our shows, about 185 shows, on youtube.com. Go to youtube.com and type in our channel, It's Your Perspective Talk Show. You'll see all the shows there. We do have some shows as well on ustream.tv. Probably about 20 shows there. You can go on there and take a look at those as well. We have 2 Facebook pages. Definitely want to give a super shout out to CHS class of 1982. That's the year that I'm representing. Shout out to Vanessa, Julia, and Charisse, and to all our past guests. Thanks for being on our show and supporting what we're doing here. We're on Twitter, VI Perspective. Tweet with us. Moving straight forward and up. This show's mission is just to inform and entertain and empower everyone. I want to give a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, Magdalene's Party Decor. If you're having a wedding or a birthday party, anything along those lines, Magdalene will come in with her crew and just totally decorate the place. Very nice, eloquent, and done very nicely, I must say. Go to our website, streaminglivefromthevi.com, and get her contact details. She has a telephone number there. And also Supersonic Computer Services. You have a problem with your computer, link up with these guys as well. They'll be able to take care of you. They're very affordable as well. And as we move on here with our guest tonight, Robert David, as my cheat sheet says here, bullet item is kind. Do you have any kind words of wisdom that you'd like to share with the crowd tonight?
Just be patient and having courage and faith.
Okay. My kind words of wisdom is count your blessings and not your money. I'm still counting my blessings because I have no money, you know? So anyway, as we roll on here, our guest tonight is Robert David. Thanks for coming to the studio tonight. He's been on the schedule here for about 3 weeks, and he's finally here. I want to say thank you for coming out. And he's representing Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. He's going to tell us all about that. Robert, kind of tell us who you are and how you kind of got into this.
Well, I'm the executive director of Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. I started this whole thing. It was because of my mom. Kind of like help taking care of my mom right now with my dad. So we tried to doing that. We tried different programs, different things, and it wasn't that much things out there. So
and you're talking about here in the Virgin Islands.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so I just came up with a solution. If just have something of my own, something I wanted, and if it's good enough for my mom, then it should be good enough for everybody else.
Okay. So when you were looking around, I mean, what were you finding? I mean, just
it was nothing much. It was a limited things out there.
Okay.
Because of the government.
Okay, so this is government and then private industry too, or just?
Yes, it was nothing there.
Okay.
Nothing at all.
Okay. And so hence then you put together Virgin Islands Senior Caring Hands.
Yes, from the EBA, they had a program that with Eric Morrison came in and tell you how to start a business and stuff like that. And you kind of stick on. So this is what I created from that little program.
Okay. And I mean, if you can, you know, this was inspired because of your parents.
Yes.
And so, I guess as a caregiver, what is the struggle? Are you the only child, or?
No, I'm one of 6 siblings.
Okay.
But at the time, I came down just to help out.
Okay.
But it was hardly anything there. You call different things, and it's always a dead end.
Okay.
So, and one of the things is trying to get out, do different things, and the health center the senior center they have here, most of it is closed down. There's a few of them was open.
Okay.
And so I kind of like connected with Human Service, the one in Golden Rock.
Okay.
And so we kind of like work side by side, try to do different things, and this is part of the stuff I came up with.
Okay. Okay. So Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. How'd you come up with that name?
Well, it's something I wanted to give back to the community.
Okay.
My mom always say that it's not what you leave behind, your legacy is what you did, what's something about you.
Okay.
So you could stand for something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Caring Hands came about, and so you were saying that this is sort of an adult daycare.
Yes, it's for the ones who go to work and they have to leave the sick parents at home or elderly at home, with Alzheimer's, any kind of sickness and stuff, and they don't have an ease of mind. So they could just drop them off while they go to work, and then when they're finished, they can pick them back up.
Okay. So there's nothing on St. Croix like that?
No.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Okay. What about St. Thomas? Do you know?
No, in a matter of fact, the Virgin Islands is desperate need of it. Matter of fact, the one senior living in St. Thomas is closed down.
Okay. Okay.
So right now they're trying to scramble to house those patients that they had.
Okay. Okay. I actually have a cousin that lives in Florida that works at a senior adult daycare as a part-time job.
Yes.
And I guess they have bus service. I don't know about yours, but she was saying that they have bus service and they provide breakfast and lunch and movies and all kinds of stuff.
Yes, and that's one of the things that we want to do. It's not just to sit down and just play bingo all day. We want to get them involved. One of our mission, to bridge the gap between the seniors and the youth.
Okay.
Because the seniors then have to do community service, so they could come by and put in the community service at the senior center, and then the seniors could give them back the wisdom.
Okay.
And that's one of the things we're missing in this community. No guidance for the youth.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. So you were saying before we got started, so you're still in the early stages, fundraising, just trying to sort of get
Yes.
the footing of the company, but I guess you have the vision.
Yes.
And the dream of what you're trying to do here.
Exactly. Right now, we're in the process of trying to get the 501c, and that will just open up a lot of different doors.
Okay.
For donation or grants and stuff like that. Okay.
One of the you mentioned too that there's nothing here like that. So what are individuals doing here? They have elderly parents. I mean, so they risk leaving their parents at home. Is that what's happening?
And now some of that, but most of the people is leaving. Have to leave, take their parents up and take them up mainland, up to the States.
Okay.
Or different places for that kind of service because there's nothing here.
Okay.
And most seniors, like my mom, she doesn't want to leave.
Yes.
She want to stay here, and she believes this is her home, and that's what you just have to deal with. So.
Yeah. My mom is the same way too. She
Yes.
doesn't. She travels a lot of places, but this is home. And born here, and ultimately will die here, unless something otherwise goes wrong. But so Virgin Islands Senior Caring Hands is an adult daycare, and I guess the concept is to just in the morning, 6 between 7, 8. The person drops off their mother or father or both, and then they're in the care of you guys, and you guys provide maybe breakfast, lunch, and some games. And
yes, and a different activity we have. We have somebody going to do Zumba classes. We want to do a book club. It's a lot of different activities we're going to have.
Okay.
A book club, a gardening club, different kind of sort of things that they can do.
Okay.
Well entertained.
Okay. And so is this going to be like 8 to 5, or is this going to be more into the evening, or?
No, what we're trying to do is around 24 hours because people have different shifts.
Okay.
And so we will try to cater to everybody.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be like around the clock stuff. So if you work 8 to 5, you can drop them off. You work 12, whatever time, 3:30 to 11, you can just drop them off for overnight shift.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
okay.
it all depends on your hours.
Okay. Wow, that's a good feature to have there.
Yes.
24-hour care, and obviously 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Yeah, and what about any thoughts on the like the providing breakfast and lunch?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nutritionist program.
Okay.
We have a nutritionist gonna come in and make sure they eat right, different dietary things that have to have different programs, and so we're gonna have a healthy meal.
Okay. So I wonder why there's nothing like that now. I mean, is it just sort of a complicated task to have something like this kind of running?
No, here is most everybody depends on the government to do different things.
Okay.
And so the resources and the things is left because the senior centers is pretty much closed down.
Okay.
I mean, and everybody back in the days when before I did research, and a lot of seniors I talked to, they was like, well, when the senior center used to be open, I used to go bowling, I used to love going bowling, I used to love going to the beach, but they don't have that anymore.
Okay.
And that's one thing is a miss.
Okay, so I guess that's just part of, government cutbacks in a sense.
Yes, exactly.
Those kind of programs and features of the government just gonna get put to the wayside, and then the seniors, the ones that I guess are hurting from that.
Yes, and so we just, the government now, the new government that came in trying to do a little, but you're going to do a little bit what you have with the resources you have.
Okay.
So we're trying to help them out.
Yeah. So you're going to do this like outside of the support, or not the support, but outside of the help of the government. This is just a venture that you're going to do and just provide it as a service. Or are you going to be like a partnership with the Virgin Islands government when you do this?
Well, right now, we trying to be. Like I'm trying to like join in, like a help out.
Okay.
So we all looking out for the same thing, looking for the seniors.
Okay.
And so I mean, so I don't mind teaming up with the government or helping out each other.
Okay. What else? And so, how soon you sort of envision this? Sort of getting taken off here.
Well, once we get the 501c going, it's just a matter of getting different kind of grants.
Okay.
And services out there.
A lot of grants available?
Yes. The thing is a lot of grants out there for seniors.
Okay.
But you're just trying to apply for them and, and different resources. And I think it's another group out there does almost trying to get into the same thing also.
Okay.
And she was from the same program I'm in, and right now we all trying to do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I told a few of my friends that you were coming on to show what you were doing, and they thought it was a great idea. The first thing was that they said was there's nothing like that being done here.
Exactly. And when you tell people your vision, everybody always say, we had a program and they put it on the local TV, and everybody was like, great idea to see me in the outside, and they say, you know what, how you coming? It's great. You need to get going with it. But it's like everything, it's a slow process. Everything takes time.
Okay.
But it's really needed here.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So how long you been at it so far?
Since November.
Okay. So it sounds like you're just pushing hard, trying to get this thing rolling.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to, like I said, once the 501c gets started, we should put in for the paperwork by the end of this month.
Okay.
And hopefully by October, we start writing for different grants.
Okay. So you have a place in mind where you're going to do this at? Anything that you can divulge right now?
Well, it's a few places I'm kind of looking at. Both places is close to Rattan, the hotel, Rattan Hill.
Okay.
Rattan. That's one places. And another place is it's similar area in Rattan, where they were trying to do a similar things. Two brothers were trying to do it, so they didn't make it, so they left. But that place is still available.
Oh, really? Okay.
Ideal spot.
Okay. Just ample room, and
yes,
you can just set up and all this other stuff.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, so our guest tonight is Robert David. He's with the Virgin Islands Senior Caring Hands. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show. And as we roll on here, talk a little bit about, if you can, and if you want to, like, your parents specifically and some of the struggles as a caregiver that you're dealing with. And I guess they'll be guest number 1 and number 2 when this finally gets going, right?
Yeah, but even a lot of people who caregivers, they know what I'm talking about. That we deal with anybody, elderly. We all have different moods and stuff, so you have to have patience.
Yes.
And that's the one thing that I do have. I have a lot of patience, and so that's always good.
Okay. And so you moving forward here with your vision. Are you doing this by yourself? Is this like more of a family? Is this you have maybe some buddies that?
Yes, I have some board members, a group, a team that kind of like help assist me. Miss Hector, she being my left hand. I always doing fundraisers, helping out different ways you can. Mr. Ash, he's the vice president. He always assists. And Sahenia Reed, she's a treasurer.
Okay.
And Patricia, she's a secretary. And with her knowledge, because she do a lot of similar stuff in Alabama.
Oh, really? Okay.
So she been trying to help out with a lot of the paperwork. And stuff like that.
Okay. So it sounds like you got your core team there.
Yes.
Ready to go. And so you've been doing. You said before we started, you've been doing some fundraising and that kind of stuff.
Yes. By Sweet Bites by Shawnee, a bakery. She makes excellent cakes. She's the one that been providing all cakes for our bake sale. And so far, Bake Sales is going pretty good.
Okay.
We'll be at our next one is at October 31st in Sunny Isles.
Okay.
But she bakes excellent cakes, and everybody seems to come back.
Okay.
So it's a good thing.
Okay, yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. Our guest tonight is Robert David, Virgin Islands Senior Caring Hands. It's an adult daycare. I guess 24. I was under the impression it was just going to be like 8 to 5, but you're saying 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yes, because people have other shifts.
Yes.
My younger brother, Bruce, when he first, he took custody of his daughter. He took an overnight shift.
Okay.
Because his vision was, when he go to work, she's going to bed, and when she wakes up in the morning, he's coming home.
Coming home, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why he took that shift. So I think other people might have a similar vision like that. So they want to be close to their parents, and so they have different shifts they want to work.
Okay.
So so they could drop them off and they feel secure.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what shift that works. We have somebody there to provide service.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you definitely have hit a jackpot here, because like I said, a few of my friends are like, adult daycare. Wow, that's like what we need.
Yes.
And I guess maybe there was some. I don't know of any specifically, but you're just sort of trying to get your vision going with that.
Exactly. And not only that, one of the things that we try to do, we try to bring back a matinee for seniors. I work with the Caribbean Cinema in Sunny Isles, and they say they love to have matinee every Thursday if we have more than 100 people to show up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so just be nothing but seniors, the old friends to come out, lay back and watch a movie.
Yeah.
And stuff. But we did Selma back when February when it first came out. So that's one of our first matinee events we did for the seniors.
Oh, really? Okay, I actually remember that. I remember
Yes.
that. I remember that.
I mean, it was a little good turnout.
Okay.
So, but we want to try to do that every week.
Okay. Okay.
Not just once a week. What we're trying to do is trying to do stuff consistently over time.
Yes.
Not just do one thing and just forget about it.
Okay. So 100 people would be, is that one theater or is that like a couple theaters?
It could be one theater, but the more the merrier.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Okay.
if more people comes out, we open up all the theaters.
Okay.
But we're trying to do one Pacific. So far, if it's less than 100 people, we just do one theater.
Okay. I got you, man. So our guest tonight is Robert David, Virgin Islands Senior Caring Hands. It's an adult daycare facility that he's trying to get established. It's going to be opening up here real soon. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Stand by. All right. We are back. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until today is Thursday, September 17, 2015. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. Streaming live from the VI.com is how you see the show moving forward. Our guest tonight is Robert David. He has Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. He's our guest tonight. This is an adult daycare system that he's in the process of putting together right now. So, Robert, I keep want to call you David because my name is David. But Robert, tell us from the small business side. You know, you saw a need for this, and then now you're going through the steps. But as a small business person, talk a little bit about that, and I guess the motivation, the desire, and I guess the process. You mentioned. I forget his name here real quick, but he did the small business boot camp.
Yeah, Morris.
Yeah,
Andrew Morrison.
and how I guess attending some of his seminars sort of got you, in a positive light, and you might have a niche here where you might have to open up many of these facilities here, across the Virgin Islands. So talk a little bit about that. How just with the process of the small business.
Yes, from the EBA with Kusa. She wanted the directors of the program. She brought in Andrew Morrison, and it's a lot of. When I first went there, I didn't realize this place had a lot of talent. A lot of people doing different things, but and one of the goals I try to do is. It's for the community. So if anybody know the right grants and want to volunteer the service, just check us out, www.virginislandssenior.com, and just call the number and volunteer service. And we're taking volunteers, anything we can get.
Okay. And so when you went to some of his seminars, did you already kind of know what you were doing? Or did he just kind of put everything in place when you went to some of his seminars?
Well, it was a kind of more like a guide.
Okay.
Different steps, how to do process, how to get different things, the trade name, how to do the article incorporation, all that stuff.
Okay.
It's a process that you go through, different steps of the way that you help you out, make it a little easier.
Okay. And so you're moving on here. Talk a little bit more about some of the services that you're hoping to provide.
Well, first, everybody wants exercise, and so we want to do different Zumba classes. So it's just stretching is very important. Exercise is one of the key things that you need as you get older. Nutritious is all about eating right. You have a class about that. Bowling. They have a tours. I want to start a travel club.
Okay.
So different part. Some people here have probably never left here. So the seniors do a different travel club. They go different places, Caribbean in the States, England, Europe, see the world a little bit. And not only that, do the movie club, the book club like Oprah has.
Okay.
You can form your own book club. And mentor programs. We could go to different schools, or the school come to mentor the students.
Okay.
And some of the programs we want to start.
Okay. Any thoughts on like bus service as a part of what you're doing?
Yes, and that's another thing too. And one of the programs we had, one part of my vision is they used to do before the seniors, and I think the program kind of stopped. The lady who was part of it, they're like the ones, the kids who are doing the beautician classes, and they can come and cut their seniors in hair.
Okay.
And that's practice, and I always put it in.
Yes.
So that's giving back to the community, free haircuts and stuff like that. And
yeah, that's like a win-win for everybody. They get credits in school. Yeah.
Yes, and the ones who got to go to doctor's appointments, have a bus to pick everybody up to go different times, take them different places.
Okay.
And grocery shopping. And that's one of the things. Because one day when I was having one of my cake sale, this lady was trying to catch a bus. And I was, Miss, we don't have no buses around here. She said, well, I have my groceries. But it so happened a taxi van came, he was having some tourists in there. So while I was shopping, I asked him, can you just run this lady to Princess? And he's like, oh, sure.
Okay.
And that's something that Virgin Islands County seniors kind of do too. Help provide service, make stuff easier for the seniors.
Okay. Well, good, man. It sounds like you're rolling here, got the whole thing kind of thought out here. Virgin Islands Senior Caring Hands. It's soon to be an adult daycare system program, a facility here, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that offers many services for seniors, trips and bowling and dietary classes and exercise and all that kind of stuff. Just kind of light stuff for seniors to keep them, like you were saying, from being left at home while they're a little elderly, and being prevent them from being left at home. They can be among seniors.
Yes, among their peers.
Yeah, among their peers, and that in itself should excite some vibrant, add some more months to life.
Exactly.
Just being around your peers. Can you talk a little bit about just when you get around your peers at that age? I mean, just how the energy is just electric. Just adds more life.
Being home by yourself, or even no one to talk to, that could form a form of depression. So being among your peers, you get to chit chat, gossip, what's going on in the news community, and plan different things. And so that's helped motivate you, keep your mind going. So and simple stuff as that. And one of the things that I find very interesting is you won't be isolated.
Okay.
So that's a whole different thing too.
Okay. So tell us how give us some of your demographic stuff, like your telephone number, your website, anything like that you can share now.
Okay, yes, you can www.virginalseniors.com, or you can find us at Facebook, Virgin Islands Seniors.
Okay.
Or Twitter, Virgin Islands Seniors.
Okay, so you got that name locked down, Virgin Islands Seniors. Okay.
And the phone number is 340-778-6724.
Okay. So our guest tonight is Robert David. He is with Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. It's an adult daycare system. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we're just going to sort of wrap it up real quick, put it all together, and then hopefully here in a few months, if you need his service, he will be there to help you. So this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. We'll be right back. Stand by. We're back. This is the It's Your Perspective. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Today is Thursday, September 17th, 2015. David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian. Our guest tonight is Robert David. There he is right there. He is with Virgin Islands Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. It's sort of the up-and-coming adult daycare. Thanks for coming out to the High Tech, Low Tech studio. So anything else that you wanted to add to the conversation that maybe I might have not have asked that you wanted to share with our viewers tonight?
Yes. No, it's much needed in the community. So if you, and there's different things that we want to provide and services for the seniors. And because right now, you know, you can go Sunny Isles and see all the seniors and they're just gathering around, just there.
You're just sitting around.
Yeah, sitting around. And I think in the hospital in St. Thomas, you know, they hang out in the hospital. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I mean, it's much better places. We have different things that they could do, and it's much needed. Well, we need people who have different services, who know how to do 501Cs, fill out paperwork. I mean, come volunteer in service, and it's much needed in the community, and you could be a part of something special.
Okay. So it's coming soon. It's in the works, but it sounds like a great concept. As I said to you earlier, I told a couple friends of mine about it, and the first thing they were like, perfect. You know, it's like this is like what we need here, because as you think about Sunny Isles, you know, a lot of the seniors do kind of hang out there during the day, but I guess that's something a little bit more constructive. To do. That'll be great, you know.
Some activities.
Some activities.
Yes.
You said some fitness and some dietary kind of things.
Yes.
Matinees, weekly matinees.
And then we could do. And then one our goal is, you know, provide different things for the homeless, shelters, different activities.
Okay.
So it will be doing a lot of different things. It's all about the community.
Okay.
How to make our community better.
Okay, I got you. So what else? Give us your numbers and your social media kind of stuff again.
Yes. www.virginislandsseniors.com or Facebook, the Virgin Islands Seniors. And on Twitter is Virgin Islands Seniors.
Okay.
And the phone number is 340-778-6724.
Okay. So keep that number handy. Robert will be, I guess, in business here soon, and with much success. And it sounds like it's like you got the right niche. You know, we talk about small business. You got the right niche, something that's needed here in the Virgin Islands. So. I just want to say anything else that you wanted to say. Can you talk a little bit about maybe you talk about fundraising, but you talk about the bake sales. You doing any other types of fundraising?
No. One I have in works was trying to put a show, a talent show together. It's called Bridging the youth and the seniors together.
Okay.
Bridging the generations, and so that's in the works. Probably sometime in October, we're going to put it on together, so look out for that.
Okay.
And the next fundraiser, like I said, is October 31st.
Okay.
At Sunny Isles Kmart. So come show us support.
Okay.
And we always, looking for volunteers, help out.
Okay.
So, much needed.
Okay. All right, Robert, thanks for coming out to our studio tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, you got a good thing going here from sort of what from the vibes I get from you and just everybody else that I told us, man. This is what we really need here.
Yes.
Because the seniors are. I guess it's a relatively big part of the population here.
It is. It is. It really is. And they, as you know, you and I know, we're getting older and we're living longer.
Yes.
So we need to take care of them. I think Europe has one of the best senior service out there in the world.
In Europe? Okay.
Yes, and a lot of people try to go there and copy it because they own Denmark is actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
They have the best senior care in the world.
Okay.
So I want St. Croix to be up there.
Okay.
Along with Denmark.
Okay. Perfect, man. So our guest tonight is Robert David. He's with Virgin Islands Seniors Caring Hands. It's a new adult care, I say daycare, but it's not really daycare. It's more adult care. It's going to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you work a shift, you still have the opportunity to drop your mother or your father off and know that they'll be, taken care of while you're at work. And then when you finish your shift, you just pick them up and take them home. Continue on with your daily activities and stuff. So once again, thank you. I just want to say that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll be off for the next few days. We'll be back on Tuesday. Got another guest lined up and more fun stuff to talk about. Our website is streaming live from the VI.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And I guess I'll put Robert on the spot again. Any another kind word of wisdom that you'd like to share in closing here?
Have faith.
Have faith. Okay, man. And as he's a small business person, I'm sure he has lots of faith. Because I guess without faith, none of this is possible, man. So we'll just leave it at that. My name is David, aka Kimba, aka Christian, and we're out. We'll be back next week Tuesday. Peace.